Another month has rolled around, and you know what that means in Fallout 76. It's time to hunt down a brand new axolotl. For December, we've got the Stone Axolotl, and as always, players are scrambling to figure out the best way to catch it. A lot of people make these axolotl hunts sound like the hardest thing in the entire game, but honestly, it's really not. So in today's video, I'm going to show you the easiest, fastest, and most consistent method to catch this month's Stone Axolotl. Before we jump into stats, here's the quick breakdown on what makes the axolotls so special. Every month, Bethesda introduces a new axolotl into the Wasteland. For December, that's the Stone Axolotl, and this thing looks amazing. If you want the full yearly list, check the description. Big shout out to Nukaknight for data mining all of that info. But each month's axolotl will spawn in two different map regions of the map, excuse me. This month, the Stone Axolotl can only be caught in the Ash Heap region and the Toxic Valley region. Any fishable water in those regions will work. Later, I'll show you exactly where I place my camp to make catching this thing insanely easy. And again, shout out to Nukaknight for digging up these spawn rates. So here on screen are the percentages. We'll go into exactly what all of this means in 1 second, but if you have a no weather variant, you have a 0% chance to spawn a axolotl in with common bait. You have a 3% chance to spawn one in with improved bait. You have a 13% chance to spawn one in with superb bait. And now with the nuke weather zone effect, you have a 0% chance with common bait, which is a pretty common thing. You can't catch them with common bait. A 6% chance with improved bait, and a 21% chance with superb bait. And finally, with a rain weather effect going on, you have a 0% chance with the common bait, again, a 5% chance with the improved bait, and a 33% chance with superb bait. So the two things that matter, weather and bait, those are really it when it comes down to actually fishing. Rain with superb bait is the highest chance overall, but luckily, nuke weather with the improved bait is still probably the most consistent, best way to catch an axolotl. So that's exactly what you're going to want to use for bait, just because improved bait is much easier to farm up in the Wasteland. You get it from events, and you could easily stack up a few hundred just within a few hours of playing and going after it. Superb bait is a little bit rare, and also they're going to try and buff the spawn rates of, or nerf the spawn rates of future local legends, so you may want to keep your superb bait for that. But my opinion, the best way to go is going to be a nuke weather zone with the improved bait to get that 6% chance spawn rate. Now that we know the numbers, let's go over the absolute easiest way to guarantee a catch. All right. Finally, here's how to snag this month's axolotl with basically zero effort. So there are only a few things that really matter when catching an axolotl. You saw that weather and bait play a huge factor, but the most important, obviously, is going to be the location. So you can catch the Stone Axolotl in either the Ash Heap or the Toxic Valley region. Like I said, I put my little travel camp in the Ash Heap at Lake Reynolds. It's an amazing spot, easy access, tons of shoreline. You could place your camp literally anywhere across the shoreline and you'll be good. It's right next to a train station. Most people fish here, so you're likely to find another player with a setup that you could use. But if you don't set up your camp literally anywhere along the right side of the lake, that's the sweet spot. Go ahead, throw it down. That's it. Now, like I said, if you do find another player with a similar setup, you can go ahead and fish at their camp, but just make sure that they have the right weather station. So that's going to be the second thing that really matters when catching an axolotl, I guess you could say, or going after an axolotl. So weather plays a huge role. A weather station is how you can control the weather at your camp with basically no effort. If you don't have a weather station, like I said, don't panic, but you do need one. As we saw, the nuke or the rain weather massively boosts your odds. There are only really two ways to get a weather station. You can get one from a season scoreboard if it has it. I believe the current season 23, does not have a weather station, or you could buy one from the Atomic Shop. Yeah, unfortunately, Bethesda kind of paywalled fishing, but don't worry. Like I said, Lake Reynolds is so popular that tons of players already have weather station camps. down. So just server hop until you find a camp nearby producing nuke or rain weather. There you go, super easy. Or you could go literally anywhere in the Ash Heap and the Toxic Valley region. So just check those two regions whenever you server hop, and I guarantee you probably within one server, maybe two, you will find another player who is also searching for this month's axolotl, and they will be using the same exact setup because unfortunately you have to have a weather station. Now, if you're worried about what mods you need, you really don't need anything special. Like I mentioned before, you could catch it with any of the basic reels, the Mark 1, the Mark 2, the Mark 3, it doesn't matter. And if you really wanted a mod to go after, you could use the advanced drag mod. It helps a little bit. However, it's not needed at all. I have videos of me catching it with just like the basic supplies that you have to for the to unlock the next reel and everything like that. So just keep that in mind. You could literally catch an axolotl with the most basic of basic mods. And as for bait, just use the improved bait. Don't waste your superb bait. You absolutely don't need it. With the nuke weather effect and improved bait, you'll catch the stone axolotl in under 10 minutes. If you look at my bait count going from the video, I think I caught it in like, I don't know, 10 or 12 improved bait, less than 15. So just keep that in mind. It's extremely easy to catch with this method. I think this is probably just the best method, and obviously everyone in the Wasteland is doing it. Most people catch this thing day one. So just keep that in mind. Just make sure that you check all of the places in the Ash Heap and the Toxic Valley region. Use improved bait. Don't waste your superb. And obviously you could use any of the, mods or whatever. Use advanced drag. If you have it, it's the best mod in the entire game. Use the best reel that you can, but if you don't have any crazy reels, don't worry about it. Now, in terms of like actually catching the axolotl and what tips I could give you, just be cautious. This thing will jump around 4, 5, 6 times before you could reel it in. So the better the setup, the less annoying it'll be, but it's completely fine without any upgrades. Just keep that in mind. Keep in mind that it is, a little squirmy of a catch. It will jump around. However, it's not as bad as the local legends when it comes to like snapping time. You do have a little bit of a grace period to be able to jump on it, a couple of seconds. So just make sure that you're on top of it and you should be 100% fine. Once your camp is placed and you've got the correct weather coverage and you're using improved bait, you're pretty much done. Just make sure you're inside the weather station's effect zone when fishing. If you could see on screen, the Mothman one obviously will turn your whole entire sky purple when you're inside of it. The rain one will obviously cause rain to be on your screen and hit your player, and then same thing with the snow one, except it'll cause snow to fall on your screen. So just keep that in mind. Make sure you're actually inside of the weather station's effect zone. And you're guaranteed to get one within 15 minutes. That's it. No hidden tricks, no complicated steps. It's extremely easy. The only challenge is that the axolotl loves to dart around a bunch, so just make sure you're as fast as you possibly can be whenever it jumps, around outside of your cursor and everything. Make sure you're right on top of it. Well, there you have it, ladies and gents of the Wasteland. We've made it to the end of another Fallout 76 video. I hope you found it useful. Again, it's not too difficult to catch one of these guys. I really hope this video helped clear up any confusion. A lot of info is wrong out there, unfortunately, but check the description for the Nukaknight axolotl article if you want to be prepared on how to catch every single axolotl for every single month, including what regions they spawn in. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure you drop a like, hit that sub, and of course leave a comment. And as always, I appreciate you motherfuckers for watching this motherfucking video, and I will see you out there in the Wasteland. Good luck with all of your future fishing.